Hey, what's going on, good people? Happy Friday. I hope you're feeling well. First things first, if you're watching this video on Friday, get signed up for some fun events. I'm going ice skating tonight downtown at the PPG rink, right? Tomorrow morning, we have Coach April Jackson. She is going to be coming in to teach yoga virtually. So sign up, get ready to rock and roll, have a good time. As tomorrow, Saturday morning at 9 a.m. And you can do that from the comfort and warmth of your indoors. And if you're ready to challenge yourself, come out at 10:30 in the morning. I'm planning to still have our Run Strong event with SweatNet at 10:30. Yes, I'm very aware it will be very cold. But, we must do what we must do, right? Then Sunday morning at 11, we're going to do our One Hood fundraiser run. That's going to be on the North Shore at Bettis Grill, okay? I hope to see you there. We made the fundraiser goal. We made the $1,000. So shout out to all of you. And there's more space to run. Right now, the way it's set up, if it's going to be maxed out of miles. So everybody who signed up, we're going to do the maximum amount of miles that you agreed to be able to do. If there's more people that come, some people can run a little less. But meet up there, Bettis Grill, North Shore, 11 a.m. Sunday. All right, so this video, I want to talk about mindfulness. So this morning we had a really good workout, and I was talking with one of our members about being the challenge of being mindful and still. It's really the challenge of being still. So I'm having yoga, and I was convincing said person to come on for yoga, and yoga often can be meditative in the way that Coach April does yoga. It's very calm and still, right? In a way that, I sometimes am not often. And so it's a very different change of pace. But when you're still, it forces you to, your brain starts to think about stuff. And so I want to let you know that you're not alone in that, okay? Many of us are, having these different things going on in our life. And I don't think anybody lives this life that is perfect. Now, hopefully you live a life that you enjoy most of the time. And because there are people who don't enjoy their life most of the time. And there's a spectrum there, right? But things are not always pleasant all of the time. And for me, just to let you know that you're not alone with me, I have social faux pas a lot, right? I'm kind of awkward. I can be abrasive sometimes. I try to be kind, but don't catch me at the wrong time and be like, "Who are you talking to me for?" Right? And it's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have said that." We have our focuses sometimes as people. We should be focused on this, but we're focused on that. We should be focused on this, but we're distracted by that. I do the same thing. My time management, I'm sometimes distracted. I sometimes find I'm in this moment of change, of iterations of, and a couple things in my personal life and kind of socially. I catch myself, who I am to people is very pleasant. Sometimes there are thoughts in my head that are very dark, that are very unpleasant, right? And while I do a good job of not letting those things out very often outside of the, comfort of some vulnerable friends, there is this level of, that's not me. I don't want to be that, right? And you catch yourself thinking about certain things, and it's like, ugh, it doesn't feel good. And sometimes when you're still, you dwell on that, right? Sometimes even when it comes to the business, right? There are certain things that I should be focusing on better, but my attention's here. But this is what's most important. And when you start doing this, it's like, dang, I should have been doing that. Or you're being still and you're being reminded of, what's the thing that you should be doing that you're not doing right now? And then you feel like, oh, I feel guilty just being still. But we need that awareness that stillness brings. And yes, when you talk about yoga and meditation, you're supposed to be able to take that thought and put it over there. You're supposed to, in an ideal scenario, right, be thoughtless. But we're not thoughtless. We're human beings, okay? You're going to think about things that you probably push away. It's very easy to think about things that you just pushed away, unless you just had something really good happen right before that moment. We hold on to those negative thoughts, negative energies, negative experiences. And so this isn't really so much to tell you how to get get rid of that. It's a work in progress for me, of being more mindful of my thoughts, emotions, and actions, and seeing how are they congruent, how do they differ, how does the Donald that I'm trying to becoming emerging and shifting and taking up space inside, um, and you know how those things go, and some of those things are painful, and I don't want to think about them all the time, so I brushed them off. And then in these moments of stillness and vulnerability, because even when you sit there and be still and do yoga and you just kind of be calm, you're being vulnerable with yourself, right? When you push things away and you try not to think about it too much, that allows you to kind of block it off. But when you're just, there, right? These thoughts start creeping back in. And we like to get away from them by being busy, right? We want to be actively doing something that doesn't force us to think about it because it pains us. The obstacle is the way. You must push through the pain to get what you want. So that's really all I have to say to that piece. But I really want to let you know that you're not alone in that. When I'm there still, I'm thinking about, even when I'm not just still at yoga and I'm just sitting here not doing any work, it's like, oh, that thing, oh, I gotta think about that. And then you get some anxiety with that, and it's okay. Sometimes part of the ways to get rid of that anxiety that comes with those things is to accept, embrace it, analyze it, and in that moment get some closure from it so it can pass. Okay? So I encourage you this weekend to enjoy yourself, be okay with the stillness that will come in throughout your life, because yes, there can be discomfort with that, but through that discomfort we can grow. As you acknowledge these things, you can then take actions to move past them, or to reframe them, or to be able to navigate them better. But if you always put all the skeletons in your closet and you never open the door, eventually the door will burst. So let those moments of stillness be times to open that closet of skeletons, sift through them, throw things away. Maybe there are some things you're not ready to address. Okay, but you have to address some of these things. Okay, so I hope you have a great weekend, and good to chat. I hope you watch this whole video, share it with somebody that you think could benefit from this, and sign up for some birthday events. If you want to come see me fall on my ass while I am ice skating, you can come tonight and see that. Ciao.